You know when a phone gets caught up in rumors so wild, it's hard to tell fact from fiction? That's exactly what's happening with Samsung's Galaxy S25 FE right now, and honestly, it's got me hooked. Is Samsung switching chips? Are we finally getting a selfie upgrade? And what about those cameras everyone keeps complaining about? Trust me, you don't want to blink here, because the story just took a turn nobody expected. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you love diving into the juiciest tech news with zero fluff, smash that like button, share this video with your fellow tech lovers, and of course, subscribe to stay in the loop on everything Samsung and beyond. Let's get into it. So, the big mystery, the Galaxy S25 FE's processor. We've been riding the rumor roller coaster with whispers of production issues, pushing Samsung to ditch the usual Exynos chip in favor of MediaTek's Dimensity 9400. Then, boom, leaks hinted the FE might stick with a trimmed-down Exynos 2400E. But hold up, the latest Geekbench surprise shows a full-fledged Exynos 2400 powering the phone. Yep, Samsung's doubling down on their own silicon for at least some models, possibly the US versions. Other regions could still get MediaTek. Samsung is playing a delicate game here, mixing it up like a DJ at a tech party. Now, let's be real for a second. The FE lineup is supposed to be the flagship light, giving you high-end vibes without the wallet stress. But bringing back Exynos, especially after its past hiccups, feels like a risky move. Fans have been vocal about wanting better performance and efficiency, and the Exynos 2400 has a reputation that's, let's say, mixed. So why risk it? My take, Samsung should commit fully to MediaTek's Dimensity 9400, or just stick to Snapdragon's proven chips for consistency. FE fans deserve better than a testing ground for chip experiments. Speaking of upgrades, here's something that'll make selfie lovers smile. The Galaxy S25 FE is rumored to finally ditch that old 10MP front camera for a sharper 12MP shooter, matching the regular Galaxy S25 series. It might sound like a small bump, but trust me, better sensors and smarter image processing can change the selfie game. Imagine crisper video calls and Instagram snaps that actually pop. Meanwhile, on the back, the main camera sticks with a solid 50MP sensor, familiar but reliable. The magic here, the new processor's image processing might make your photos clearer and more vibrant even if the hardware isn't brand new. Now, onto the juicy stuff, software. Samsung's already cooking up firmware for the Galaxy S25 FE's US unlocked model, which means we're close. The phone is expected to launch with Android 16 and One UI 8.0 out of the box. That's huge. We're talking about smoother animations, faster performance, and some seriously polished UI upgrades. Plus, it could get up to 7 major Android updates, longer support than many flagships out there. Samsung's definitely making sure this phone isn't left behind in the software race. Okay, quick break for a reality check. While the S25 FE is stepping up in many ways, it's not perfect. The telephoto camera is reportedly unchanged, still 8MP with 3x optical zoom, same as the last two FE models. For zoom fans, that's a bit of a bummer when some premium Samsung phones are dropping telephoto altogether. But here's a curveball. In real-world use, that 8MP zoom holds its own surprisingly well. So unless you're pixel peeping like a pro photographer, it should do the job just fine. Release timing, mark your calendars for fall, right after Samsung's flashy Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 drop. So the S25 FE is sneaking in just in time to keep the buzz alive through the end of the year. Here's what I'm thinking. The S25 FE is walking a tight line between being a budget-friendly powerhouse and a cautious step forward. It's packing flagship-level selfie cams, solid performance, and the latest Android software, all while keeping the price tag more reasonable than the S25 Ultra or Plus. But it's also holding back on some features, like groundbreaking zoom upgrades or Snapdragon chips for everyone. So, who's the S25 FE really for? If you want a phone that's snappy, modern, and mostly gets everything right without making your bank account cry, this might just be the sweet spot. But if you're hunting for a major leap, something that completely shakes up the FE series, this probably isn't it. It's a refined remix, not a revolution. In a world where phone prices keep climbing and innovation sometimes feels incremental, maybe Samsung's playing it smart here. The Galaxy S25 FE could be exactly the practical, polished option a lot of people need in 2025. What do you think? Is the S25 FE the hidden gem we've been waiting for, or is Samsung playing it a little too safe this time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you made it all the way here, you already know the drill. Like, subscribe, and I'll keep bringing you all the freshest no BS tech updates. Catch you in the next one.